In this video, we're going to discuss the intrinsic muscles of the foot and the ankle. This is important to maintain the alignment of the foot when you're doing exercises such as lunges, squats, or any lower extremity type of exercises. I'll now give a brief description of these. I'll now demonstrate the intrinsic muscles of the foot. Sometimes these muscles become weakened if people have spent a prolonged period in a cast, post-surgery, anytime that they have spent a prolonged period without doing any weight-bearing exercises. These exercises are pretty simple. You place a towel on the floor and you kind of grip the towel and squeezing it. Grip the towel, and sometimes I get my patients to lift it off the ground and then spread it out. And then grab and lift. And you can do things at home if you have marbles or little blocks of some sort. If you want to pick those up and put them in a cup, you can do that as well. The towel is just as effective. Here, up. Doming of the arch is a very simple exercise. What we want to do is create the dome on the inside of the arch. To create this dome, it's almost like you're digging your toes and your big toe into the floor. It's almost like you're holding onto the floor, and you can see the position of the arch. The ankle aligns. So when I'm standing, and some people have a flat arch and their ankle is rotated in, it causes an internal torque of the tibia and then usually medial tracking of the knee and further up the chain. Whereas if I dome, it changes the positioning of the ankle. Now when you're doming, you have to make sure that you keep this part of your foot flat to the floor and that you're not doming like this. You make sure that this part's flat to the floor and you dome. You tighten up those muscle groups. I will now demonstrate eversion of the ankle with and without resistance. Eversion is a simple movement. Ankle moves out. I give it to some people with their heel down, so when they're sitting at their desk, just turning the ankle out. To add a little bit of resistance, your physiotherapist will provide you with some stretchy band. And that will provide resistance, as you can see. And if I want to increase the resistance, I just more resistance on the band. And then here, and then out, hold, in. And follow the advice of your physical therapist for the amount of reps and sets they would like you to do. I'll now demonstrate inversion of the ankle with resistance and no resistance. Inversion is simply ankle in, and back to neutral. You can conduct this at your desk or at work by simply putting the band on, offering resistance, and tying it off to a stable structure such as your desk. Or if you're at home and you have nothing to pin it off to, what you can do is cross your leg and bring your TheraBand up to your foot as such, just like this. In, out. In, out. And of course you can give more resistance if you'd like, just pulling the band a little tighter. And the same reps and sets, please follow the advice of your physical therapist. I'll now demonstrate a stability type of exercise for the lower extremity, specifically the ankle, knee, and hip. We can do a single leg or a double leg stance. If you have a Bosu ball at home, of course, employ it. If not, I will show you how to do a stability type of exercise using a pillow. So simply step up. If you have a Bosu ball, stand close to a corner or a doorway so that you can maintain your balance. Or if you have a balance stick, feel free to use your balance stick. So essentially it's just a single leg stance. And once you've mastered standing on this thing without wobbling, when you first get on it, you'll find feel like this. There's a learning curve. Once you get over that learning curve, you'll find yourself nice and stable. As you start to feel strong with the Bosu ball, you can actually do some rolling with the Bosu, rolling back and forth, rocking back and forth, rocking side to side. This is an advanced exercise. Please ensure that you are comfortable before performing this type of exercise. This is on the Bosu. I'll now demonstrate on the pillow. If you're at home, you can double up a pillow. It creates a compliant surface. The same thing, it's a wobbly surface. And you can stand single leg. Again, stand close to a wall so that you don't fall, or use a balance stick of some sort. And the same thing, rolling the ankle in and out, in and around. If you lose your balance, just put your foot down, just like I just did. All right, and you're going to find these exercises can be somewhat exhausting. There's no real prescription for sets and reps. We're looking to build up the intrinsic musculature of the ankle to maintain balance.